here's the thing. This is what I'm thinking. I love film. I've always loved film. It's one of my favorite things in the world. But I don't film every day. I love to film. Me and some friends have shot a few things here and there. But it hit me today that I have a camera on my phone and I never use it. And it's right there. It's convenient, right? So I hold my phone every day. I started using it just a little bit today, and it's kind of rocking my world right now that I haven't done this already. I'm not starting like a daily vlog. I won't say that. I'm not that committed to it. But this road is bumpy. My goal is to document a lot more. Oh, that's better. I can just try 30 seconds a day, and that's more than what I have been doing, you know? I don't think that you guys missed me because you don't know me. Because I haven't put myself out there. I haven't done this. I haven't tried. I haven't started. Let's put it that way. And this is me starting. And I don't know what this guy's doing, but I'm freaking over it. Actually, I almost just wrecked just now because I didn't see that one car. Not a daily vlog. I'm hesitant to even call it a vlog because I don't know. I don't enjoy that name. But if I love editing videos, why am I not making my own videos, right? Like, it only makes sense, right? So that's what I'm gonna start doing. And I don't like the sound of my voice. That's just like an insecurity of my own. You're probably sitting there going, oh, your voice is fine. I don't understand. It's just, I don't know. I don't know why. It's just something that I've always kind of struggled with. And it's kept me back a little bit. So I'm not caring about that anymore. And I'm not going to let it hold me back. Guys, I need to get my own pair of sunglasses because this ain't working anymore. I can't drive around like this. I'm on my way to work. I have a few things that I want to do today to kind of make this video cool. I'm still trying to figure out what this is, by the way. I don't know if I want to like show you guys my life. One, I don't really think that my life's that great. I don't know if that's just an insecurity thing or what. It could be, but I'm trying to get more comfortable talking to a camera. It's kind of weird. I've always been the guy behind the camera. Let's talk about cameras real fast though. One thing that I've noticed is I do live video directing, right? It is my passion. I absolutely love it. It's a fantastic job. One of the things that I found out that really bothers me is there is nothing on the internet for anyone who's trying to like do something different in my career, because it's kind of a cutthroat career path. And so I guess nobody wants to really like throw out their tips and tricks, and you have to just sit down with your video console and your switcher or whatnot, whatever you want to call it, and figure it out on your own. You don't have anyone to like kind of reference. The best things that I do, I figured out because I messed up. And when I mess up on a video cut, my brain is like, okay, so that's where you don't do this. But where do you find the place that you do this? And I try to figure out, this is a wrong transition. What can we do to make it a right transition rather than never do that again? Because I feel like if you take the mindset of never do that again, you're really missing out on something beautiful when you can find the appropriate place for it. I love when a transition is so on key and not just executed properly, but in the right moment, with the right speed, with the right feel. It sends chills down my spine, and I feel like a little kid in the candy shop who just got the biggest lollipop in the world, right? But that's why I do what I do, because I love it so much. It's always going to be a part of my passion, because it always has been. I'm not saying it was easy for me. I had to work my ass off to get where I'm at. I had to work really hard, and I had to devote a lot of my life to get to where I'm at. I finally kind of go into a little bit of my relationship history. I'd always been looking for a girlfriend when I was a kid, and just like all this stuff. Well, it took me getting to the point where I was like, I don't even care. I'm throwing everything away and focusing on my career. And that's where I found my wife, ironically, was when I was just focusing on my career and not really looking for her anymore. It's a really screwed up game of hide and seek if you think about it. I think if you want to be successful in anything that you do, you have to devote some kind of sacrifices, really. And not just sacrifices to sacrifice things, because some people can take that as like a extreme, and they're just like, oh, I can't eat, I can't sleep, all I gotta do is work. And I'm gonna let this 18-wheeler go because I don't want him to crush me. There's so much to learn in this career, creatively, technically, and just the basics still. I've always tackled it as I want to completely devour every little piece of it, so that I know where and when to use whichever tool I want to use. I have camera operators. I have camera operators who are a tool, and I have my switcher, which is like pretty much my utility tool belt. I have all these different tips and tricks on it. Still figuring things out. Sorry, my coworker was just driving next to me. I didn't want to have him see me just talking in my car with no one else in here and be like, that guy needs to get back on his medicine that he stopped taking, apparently. But anyways, oh, he also probably saw my sunglasses that I'm wearing, and which is fantastic. I feel like I lucked into this whole thing. I don't feel like it's how it works out for everybody. I never went to college because I was afraid of picking different professions, and I've seen from, like, I had a few friends of mine go to college, and they, out of fear, chose their profession. And so now they're stuck in this career path that they don't even like. And they're miserable. And they're like, yeah, well, yeah, it brings in money, though. And money never really motivated me. I'm like, I guess, a typical millennial, right? I just want to care about my job, which is good and bad all at the same time. So I feel like I'm not the way to do it, per se. I completely lucked into it. I am the exception. But I feel like I made myself the exception. I didn't give up on my dream. I didn't give up on when times get rough. I didn't just throw it all away and be like, okay, well, I guess now I'll start something different because it's not panning out. And I had to fight and I had to cut throats to get there. And I still don't consider myself a successful person yet because I'm still trying to figure it out. But I love that. I love the process of it. And I love the journey rather than the end goal. That's why I love editing so much.